Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is more tips for picking cute non-binary names. If you missed the first video, click the card or the link in the description. Tip number 1. Think about language differently. When we speak our native language, we're used to the language in such a way that we don't think critically about it. We're not really able to listen to the sounds in our native language. What I'm saying right now, it transmits to you as meaning. Rarely are the words and especially the sounds considered. One thing I did when I was thinking of possible names is I wrote down a list of syllables I liked. They included things like Taz, Ka, Bray, Tin. It sounds like I'm just sneezing, saying gibberish, but when I wrote all of these syllables out in a list, I was able to kind of piece together different syllables in ways that sounded interesting. Another thing I did was I listened to words we'd say. So when I say the words listen to, we hear the words listen to, but we might not hear the sounds sin to. It's in there. Sin to, the word sin to, the made up sound sin to is right in that sentence, but we don't hear it. Training your ear to listen to sounds differently will give you interesting ideas to consider and play with. Having more things to consider, more ideas to sit with and think about helped me hone in. So if abundance is a tool that helps you make better decisions, sounds are a goldmine. Tip number 2. Cannibalize your baby names list. This was hard for me because I really want to be a parent, so I've been keeping a baby names list since I was like, I don't know, 13. Those names are sort of sacred to me. They're held for said future potential babies. I had to realize a little bit that if I already love these names enough to be keeping them with me for 15 years, maybe my name might be in there and I just never looked at it like that. So if you have a list of baby names, revisit it and ask yourself, do I love any of these names in such a way that maybe they might be mine, even though that's not what I was thinking when I wrote them down. Tip number 3. Consider stories that are important to you. If religion is important to you, consider your religious texts. Any story or lore or fable or passage that has personal relevance to you can give you ideas, not only for the names of the characters, but also for adjectives that describe those characters. If you see yourself in a piece of media, you can think about not only the name of the character, but also what about that character do you identify with? Take those things, turn those into meaning. Use my tip from the previous video. Look up synonyms for words you would use to describe those characters. See if you find anything that speaks to you. And tip number 4. Search for baby names. This seems like kind of an obvious tip, but here's my twist on it. Search for baby names from historical periods. You can look at most popular baby names in the 1950s or the 1880s. There might be names out there that really resonate, that haven't been widely popular in decades or maybe even centuries. So don't limit your search to what's hot today. If there's a time period that you really feel connected to, find out what the baby names were from that time period. This has been more tips for picking cute non-binary names. Come back soon for trying on your brand new name. Got a name and you're ready to try it out. What do? I'll let you know in my next video. Talk soon. Bye-bye.